Hey, and welcome to another Victory Point Labs episode. My name's Todd, I'm joined by Spencer and Kevin, and today we're showing off Gods Love Dinosaurs.
Designed by Casper Lapp and published by Pandasaurus Games, Gods Love Dinosaurs is a tile-laying game about building an ecosystem. In the end, you've got a strategic game where you expand your ecosystem, breed and consume prey and predators, and grow a population of dinosaurs to gain maximum points. I love all the meeples that come in the game. They're so fun to play with and move all around the map. And the game is actually deceptively strategic. It looks very simple, but when you start playing, you realize it has a lot more going on. All right, so let's just jump right into the photos. And I think we're gonna start with mine. Okay, here we go. There it is. So that is my photo.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, did you throw the box on something that's moving?
No, actually, I had the camera and all of the meeples moving.
Excellent.
So obviously I captured this with a slow shutter speed and wanted to get a combination of the movement, but also still the components looking nice and sharp.
That effect with the box, it makes it look like a sunset. It's very neat.
Well, let me show you my behind the scenes here. So I have this little turntable that I usually put components on to capture video of, and I just balanced my camera on there with the board and all the little bits and pieces. And so I have it set up so that, yeah, the camera rotates while the box stays put. Set up my little stick lights. And then I ended up propping the game so that the logo of the game is perfectly horizontal. And my turntable actually connects to my phone via Bluetooth, so I just had like a 1 second exposure, and I just had the whole thing rotate, and there's the final image.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah, that was a really good idea. Very creative.
Why don't we pass it over now to Spencer?
I'll take it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Man.
I love the eggs.
Yep. Looks excellent.
So the eggs are points in the game, and I wanted to highlight them, but they are very tiny. So these are actually paper cutouts that are silhouetted against a piece of vellum paper, and I gelled it with orange and yellow gels to give it that golden look, because the golden egg is worth 5 points in the game. And I love the meeples.
Nice.
They're just fantastic, and I wanted to highlight them. So they're just
great,
sitting down there at the bottom of the picture.
It's such a classic type of picture, like they're doing the Beatles, right? Except if they have giant eggs above them. It's a great composition.
Thank you. Let me show you a little behind the scenes. Classic cutting stuff out of paper. It's my go-to. One of the things I think about when I do these shoots is how in Indiana Jones, to create a silhouette of them carrying the Ark, they actually just used a big wood cutout of the Ark and then just threw a light on it. So it's creating this giant silhouette on a wall, but we don't see the Ark, but it's just using a flat sheet of wood to cut like the Ark. So
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, there's this one shot where when you know it, you can kind of see it wobble a little bit in the movie. So anyway, I draw inspiration from those movies in that way, where they tried to solve problems using practical effects.
Yeah, I love seeing your wire work with the cutouts. It's always so good.
Super cool, super creative.
Appreciate that. Well, that was my photo. Todd, let's see what you got.
Here it is.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so cool.
That is a great idea.
Oh, I love it so much.
Brilliant.
I'm glad you like it. I was up in the air about if it was what I had envisioned, and I think I'm happy with it.
That makes me so happy.
I'm happy with it. That is a great idea.
I'm glad you guys like it. I had to recruit my wife.
It just looks like a bunch of like clouds or cotton balls. What did you use to create
that? Dude, That is an actual hand of God for information. That's real. Very practical. I've got connections. No, so my wife helped me out with this one. Basically, I had her just tear into our pillows. Just tear them to pieces. Old pillows. And there I am, chilling out, doing a test. I had recently sliced off the top half of one of my fingers, so it was a fun time altogether. You can see the Band-Aid there. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm messing around trying to see how the hand through the clouds would look. And this is me, it's like fashion designing at this point. Trying to get it just right. And then, you have to instruct your actor. Because it was really difficult to get the hand in the right position because we had to come from the side instead of from straight down. And that's also why you can see I have the hex stuff on top of a pillow. So it's creating kind of like a hilly landscape. That's how I could get away with the hand coming from the side more. That was another, I really wanted to make the thumbs up final shot, but I didn't end up doing it.
That was a great idea.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it so much.
I'm glad you like it. It was fun to do.
Side note, I noticed you have the same kind of tattoo on your ring finger.
Yeah, that's our wedding band there. We both had the same thing. That's mostly because I'm a fiddler. I like to, when I'm lost in thought while I'm on the computer, I will eventually have that thing in my mouth and I'm going to swallow it like a child. I know what's going to happen. So that's why we did that. You all know now.
For a second, you were showing that video and I was like, wait, that tattoo's in the clouds, but I can see a reflection in... I thought that was a reflection, but that's not a reflection. And then I realized that was your wife's hand.
I didn't even think about that you could easily think that was actually my hand, so somehow I took a picture with my other hand going through it. That was all her. She helped me get some inspiration for this one too, so she's pretty awesome.
That's great.
That was a fun shoot. And it's a great game. I'm a big fan. And those are our shots of Gods Love Dinosaurs. Thank you so much to Pandasaurus Games for hooking us up with this one. It is really fun, and everyone who hasn't tried it should. Well, if you like what you see here with Victory Point Labs, please consider following us on all the other social media networks, subscribe here on YouTube, and definitely help spread the word if you can. We have tons of other ideas for videos, lots of games to shoot still, and we cannot wait to show you the next episode. It's going to be a good one.